up? What's up? It's your motherfucking girl, Miss Pound Cakes, MPC the Diva. It is. What's happening, y'all? So, I got some shit to talk about today. About love. I shared some little tears on it, the first video I did, but I don't know what happened. It just stopped recording, just deleted some weird shit, so I had to do the shit over. So I'm over the tears. Anyway, so I want y'all to tell me if I'm tripping or not. It's probably going to be a part 2 to this because I don't know. It's not letting me record long videos on my phone. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But anyway, so I was in a relationship. Ooh, just get the chills from money. I was in a relationship, and I officially ended it today. Like, officially ended it. Now, this relationship I thought was very, 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 very special because of how it came about. You know, you just have something that just special, and it came about some way, and it's just like, it's gotta be some special shit. Like, this gotta be it right here. So I'm like, okay. So I met this man back in like 2010. We never met physically, but we always talked on the phone over the 7 years. We also met on this little chat site, which is called IMVU. Some people will call it a game, people call it a chat site. I don't know what the fuck you call it, but it's called IMVU. And so it's a little avatar, so sometimes we'll kick it there. But over the years, he became like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew about all my relationship, all the dog ass niggas that I encountered. You know what I'm saying? I knew about bitches that he was with, but we just never was together because I don't do long distance relationship. Period. And at the time, he was staying in Savannah, and then I had just moved out here to Vegas. So he eventually moved to Sac, and last year he came out here. Like the third time, but I was always in a relationship. I'm a faithful bitch, so I wasn't even trying to meet up with him or nothing like that. But this time he came out December 3rd, 2018, I believe. No, December 3rd, 2017, he came out here. And so he came out here. He hit me up like, you know, I'm in town. I want to finally get to see you. And I had literally just broke up with a fuck boy. Like, fuck boy. Your mama even said it. He was a straight fuck boy. That nigga lasted for 30 motherfucking days to be exact. I counted that nigga time. You did. He was a straight fuck boy. So this nigga pop up like I'm here. So I'm like, God must have got him out the way for this man, right? So I met him. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, when he called me and told me he was out here, it was like, I called about 4 of my bitches. I called like 4 of my bitches and was like, bitch, he is here. Like, he's in fucking Vegas. And it was like a kid in a candy store or something. Like, I was just like super geek. Like, I was nervous and some more shit. So we met and it went kind of quick. Like, we jump straight into a relationship. You feel me? It was like the same, except he was near me versus over the phone. So I was kind of hesitating at first because, like, I don't do long distance. That's what I don't do. Really, because my long distance runs short as fuck. Like, I got a good 2 to 4 months before I say, you know what, nigga, fuck this. For real. But you know, he didn't make it like that. Like this nigga was here, y'all, often. Like this nigga will be here for a month, be gone for like a week, come back, be here 3, 4 weeks, be gone for a weekend, come back, be here for another month, be gone for another week. Like he was back and forth from Sac to Cali. I mean from Sac to Vegas because he had growth spots out there. He had shit, you know, bills he had to keep up. So and when he can handle them from here, he wouldn't go back. You feel me? So I was cool. I wasn't tripping. You feel me? Y'all, 6 months into this shit. July 29th to be exact. I met December like 3rd. He finally made it to Vegas. We physically met. December 3rd, 2017. In July 29th of 2017. My bad, y'all. Um, so I'll take that back. So December 4th of 17 we met, and the nigga start acting up July 29th of 2018. There we go. So shit, I rolled this bitch too tight, and it's good coming out of it. See, I don't like that shit on my lip. No. That motherfucking lips be getting all black and shit because of that motherfucking shit that be on the back of the blunts and shit. Like, I don't got time for that shit. I like my lips to be pink and shit. So anyway, I'm gonna fuck with that later. So I was like, okay, so everything was good. Like I said, the nigga was here often, so I wasn't tripping. I'm not a nagger. You feel me? I don't be in niggas' ears. I literally try to do what most bitches don't do. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, July 29th, this nigga act up, y'all. Now, prior to this, we having our little ups and downs because he's selfish as fuck. You know, he have no kids. He's 30, so he just turned 31. And like, I don't know, like he got his little moments, his little selfish ways, you know, but he don't have no kids. So his whole 30 years of living, nigga, he took care of who he wanted to take care of. You feel me? He bought shit for whoever he wanted to buy shit. Like he did shit because he wanted to do it, not because he needed to do it, because he had to do it, because he wanted to do it. It's the difference between when you want to do something when you have to or when you need to do something. You feel me? And when you got kids, it ain't no you could choose, nigga. It's got to get the fuck done. So I think that played a part in the selfishness and shit. So whatever. And so July 29th, this nigga came. This nigga left. I was at the studio, to be exact. And then came back home. The nigga was gone. Once again, this is the second time. And the first time I talked to him about it, I was calm and everything. You feel me? I'm like, I don't appreciate that. Like, nigga, you can't get out of somebody's bed and then a bitch come home from work and you are when you in a whole nother state. Like, the fuck? So, whatever. So, he like, oh, excuse, oh, babe, man, like, I ain't wanna, get on the train, blah, blah, blah. So, I just copped the ride. Okay, so why the fuck you couldn't text me on your way to Cali and be like, I got a ride, babe, I'm going, nothing. Simple communication. And I don't play about my shit. Like, when I write my music, I'm for real. Like, my song, communication is the key when you fucking with me. I mean that, nigga. Like, it's the key when you fucking with me. Communicate. So, I was like, okay, whatever. Boom. After that, I ain't talked to this nigga for about 2 weeks. Nigga like, oh, I was in Oregon, babe, my bad. I got another growth spot in Oregon. And I ain't getting no reception. I'm like, so you got 2 phones, you want the reception on any of them? He like, no. Okay, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, boom, whatever. Boom, a week and before that he was like, babe, I'm on my way to you, like I love you, like on my way ASAP. I'm like, okay, that shut me up. Another week and a half went by. Look, they ain't from the nigga. I'm calling, I'm texting for about 3-4 days. No answer. And I get a response back like, oh, I had an accident. No, he called me. Oh, I had an accident. I bruised my ribs. Okay, so why the fuck you ain't called me? Like, that still ain't no fucking reason why the fuck you ain't called me. He like, oh, I was in the hospital. They had me all dosed up and stuff like that. So they got you in a hospital bed on it because you have some bruised ribs? Like, when the fuck they start putting niggas in the hospital for bruised ribs, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I don't understand the shit. So, he like, yeah, I was in the hospital for a couple of days. So why the fuck you didn't have a nurse call me? Like, if I'm your bitch, if I'm your woman, if I'm your queen, my nigga, and you know you ain't seen your bitch or your queen or your woman since July 29th, and here it is like August fucking 10th or something, my nigga. Don't you think you would think about calling her? The fuck? You feel me? So, he like, I was doped up. Now, let me tell you about all that part, because for one, you don't like driving. You said you had a little hoopty back at home, but you barely drive it. You Uber, he Uber and Lyft, like he Lyft like a motherfucker. You feel me? Everywhere. He Lyft everywhere. We Lyft on dates, all that. You feel me? So, for one. For two, you don't like medicine. You feel me? And you don't like going to fucking doctors. And I know you don't like going to doctors because you've been sick of my shit for like 3 occasions, and the nigga did not want to go. I would beg him, like, baby, just go to the hospital, go to the hospital. He would be like, no, fuck that, I don't like the hospital, I don't like all that, right? But all of a sudden now, you got bruised ribs and you're in the hospital, and they got you on some medicine, my nigga, where you can't even fucking comprehend when they ask you if you want them to call some fucking body. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, my nigga. So by the time he called me, he was at home though. So me being the woman that I am, I'm like, you want me to come out there then? You know, part of me wanted to believe that he was an accident. You feel me? So me going out there will confirm, and I can also help my man and be there for my man. You feel me? And the other part will be like, bitch, you lying. So he was like, oh no, they gave me a home nurse. They give a nigga home nurses not for bruised ribs. Bitch then totaled whole motherfucking cars and they sent the bitch home. The most they giving you, my nigga, is some motherfucking 800 ibuprofen, some 800 motion, or you may get some Percocets. You feel what I'm saying? But nigga, they ain't gonna give you no shit's gonna knock you out, nigga, over some motherfucking bruised ribs. Really? So I'm like, okay. So he declined the offer of me coming out there. So alright, whatever. But I was gonna take a couple days off from work and shit, whatever. So boom, I ain't hear from him for like another week. So now I'm like calling him, texting him, no answer. He like, I've been what that nigga said? The nigga was like, oh, I was I didn't tell you what happened. I'm like, yeah, he says you had bruised your ribs, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, oh well, I had got a concussion or something about his fucking brain. He so called said, you feel me? So I was like, wait, I'm confused, nigga. How the fuck you go from? And again, this is all text messaging though, which is why I like communication, my nigga, because text messages can go so many different fucking ways. So okay, no problem. So texting the whole time now. So now I'm lost. I'm confused like a motherfucker. Like, nigga, how the fuck you go from a bruised rib to now you got swollen brain or concussion or some shit? Like the fuck? So again, I tried to call, no answer. That's what was killing me. Like, okay, I'm calling you, you're not answering. Like, what the fuck? You feel me? He like, oh, my head hurt. I'm on this medicine and oh, da. You know, you can't talk. I'm like, nigga, you got a bitch or something, my nigga? Because you could just tell me if you got a bitch. Like, you could just tell me. Like, I mean, I'm a real ass bitch. I'm a big girl. I done been through a lot in my life. I can handle shit. You feel me? I can handle a lot. You understand that? I'll make the struggle look good than a motherfucker. You did. But if you got a bitch or something, because that's what it sounds like. And I feel like you had something going on in Cali. You tried to go back to get it over with. You feel me? You getting stuck there, my nigga. Because it ain't going the way you thought. And I'm over here just waiting like, duh. That's how I felt. You feel me? Because now your words don't mean shit to me. Because it's not adding up. Where the pictures? Where the pictures of your wristband? Where are the pictures of your discharge papers? Like, I need some receipts, my nigga. I need receipts. Like, what the fuck? So I still get a nigga bit on the file. Okay. So now I'm like, okay, so now he said he's gonna help me with my kid's school shit and shit, and my son's birthday and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I think it's gonna cut off y'all at 14 something. So I'm like, okay. So now how the fuck I'm supposed to ask you for what the fuck you said you was gonna give me if you supposedly been in the hospital, you didn't have a wreck, nigga, your ribs is bruised, nigga, you got concussions and shit. Like, you know, how the fuck I was supposed to ask somebody for some shit? You feel me? Granted, I was gonna get it, but it's just a simple fact. If I didn't have to get it, then you know what I'm saying, that can be extra money that I can have in my pocket. You feel me? If you finna offer to do some shit, or you know what I'm saying, whatever, I'm gonna take you up on that offer because I'm not Superwoman. Feel me? I do what the fuck I can do, and I try my best at doing it. But I'm not Superwoman. Yes, I need help. I believe two is better than one any day. You feel me? Teamwork make a dream work. I firmly believe in that shit. You feel me? But if it's just one person, I'm gonna find a motherfucking way to do it. You feel me? And so that's what I'm supposed to ask this person this shit. So I'm like, I need to figure it out anyway. Like, nigga, you a boss, you feel me, nigga? You could have somebody go send that shit, you feel me? So I brought it up. Okay, I'm finna try to see if I can call somebody to come take me. I need to put some on my card anyway. Okay, day went by, nothing. Second day went by. He called me. He called me after I called him though, right? Okay. He called. I called. He didn't answer. He texted back like, "Oh, I'm finna have my homeboy take him to do it now." This is for the gas and the school shit now. Okay. Like, okay. So I'm making shit seem like what it really is. What I mean, what it really was. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, bitches. We just exaggerate some shit. Like, oh my God, it's gonna be off the next day type shit. Like, you got 24 hours, nigga. That type shit, right? So I'm like, okay. And low key, I just want to know if he just really gonna do it. You feel me? Too. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I asked, he like, okay, boom. So then he like, oh, I'm supposed to go do it now. It's 8 something. Why you just not want to do it? And why you wait until I gave you a call for you to try to text me back with something? So I didn't get no motherfucking more texts, y'all. Luckily, I'm a go-getter and a hustler ass bitch. Because lucky I got the bills paid, of course. You feel me? Bitch was still able to get her kids school shit. And the bitch still able to have a motherfucking party for her motherfucking son. Okay? So, I still made my shit work because that's what the fuck I do. But the fact that you ain't called me to see if I had the shit back on. You ain't called me to see if I still needed it. That you ain't call me to text me to update me on what the fuck going on with you, nigga. You just said fuck one, huh? So by this time now, y'all, we rolling into September. We like the end of August because my son's birthday August 20th. You did. And I had talked to him prior to that. So maybe like the end of August. I text him like, by this time I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on, nigga. I feel like you got a whole bitch. This is what I'm saying to myself. Like, so I think we should just call it quits. So I text him now. I'm like, nigga,